Lokai coming to you with a companion video from my last video. This one again is dealing with the Beerus and Wiz fight. This time we'll be doing it with a striker, just to prove that it is a little harder with the striker, but completely doable. So let's begin by looking at my gear. Again, I choose things that look nice. This time it actually turned out that it was actually good stats on it. I chose the Zisel. Oh, well done. You should be able to get this. I forget which exact PQ it is. I think it's the official history or the one where you help 17 and 18, which is a side quest. Both of them are well, the one where you have to fight 17 and 18 isn't too bad. The one where you help 17 and 18 can be kind of rough, so that's something to keep in mind. But that's the one I chose. Other ones, again, Strongest on Earth is really good. It's kind of the same as this. This is kind of a better version of that. And what was the other one? The Kame Ekolo. Zisel's also kind of good. I kind of shy away from it because you'll be using your ki and your stamina really a lot in this fight. So it's not quite as good in this fight. Other ones that you might use, none actually come to mind off the top of my head. And some of my characters are using my Zisel, so I don't have them all here. But, you know, just anything that would reduce damage or allow you to spam your ultras. That's all really important for this fight. As far as skills, I chose All Clear, which is a good frontal AoE from Cell. I'm going to switch this, actually, to, if I can find it, Gravity Impact. Again, this is another move Cell gives you. Gravity Impact is good because it's both defensive and offensive. You won't do much damage with it on this character because you're a striker, but it's a good defensive move. Salzar Blade, again, any striking supers will work. The big ones here, there aren't very many striking ultras to choose from. I chose, you almost have to choose Blue Hurricane just because it's really the only AoE of the bunch. And I also have Victory Rush. Spirit Sword's a little buggy at the moment. I don't know how Paralysis would work or Unrelenting Barrage, but I chose these two. It's the two that I know work really well. Headshot's a little, you probably don't have that yet. Let's switch this up to Spirit Explosion's good. So yeah, and if you can get Angry Shout, it's really super good because it recovers your ki when you use it. But I find on this fight I'm really too low on stamina to really abuse it that well. It's good later on, but for this fight we'll use Spirit Explosion, which it just blows back your enemies, knocks them off of you. I probably won't use it. As I explained in the annotations of the last video, I don't use my evasives that much in this fight because I save them for vanishes. It's really important that you can kind of get away and use your ultra when you need to. And sadly, that's really the only tactic that works on this fight because of the fact that they both have super armor. They're kind of annoying at this level. Again, I'm actually level 50 this time. It's a lot harder. Those 5 levels honestly made a big difference, I felt. It could also be because I'm a Frieza clan. As far as my build goes, it's pretty basic. I pumped all my points into Strike Super, a little bit in Basic, and some in Stamina. If you know, some people debate over which build is best. I honestly like my supers. I feel like you're gonna have a little easier time that way. I honestly haven't tried a Kaioken basic strike attack build. I hear good things though. That's something you might want to look into. So that is basically it. We'll be using basically the same tactics we did before. Get our energy bars up and we'll dive right into the fight. Try and use the AoE to knock them down. In my test fights of this, I noticed that you're not going to hit them both with Blue Hurricane, but Blue Hurricane does a lot more damage than what Raccoon's Big Bomber does. So the hope is to focus fire one of them and drop them and then move to the other. I actually felt like the Striker could kill them quicker than my Key Blaster, so that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, we're going to move right on into the fight, and hopefully everything goes okay. Alright, so we're going to try this, and hopefully everything goes okay, and we'll burn them down. This is again at level 50. They are 16 levels higher than I am. I'm going to focus Beerus this time. Hope the reason is he's a little squishier than Whis is. Okay. Here we go with Hurricane. Okay, I got him quite a few times with that. He's going to grab me. Okay, get back in the fight.
It's a surprise how well you are doing against us.
Okay. Pop a heal.
How about we just leave it to them? I don't know.
Pop Blue Hurricane again. I don't know where he's at. I can't see him.
Testing them. Oh, be quiet. Battle isn't over yet. Excuse me.
Jeez. And here we go. Up and okay. Kind of whittling them both down here. Almost got Beerus down. Okay. I can't get away. I have my little buff here. Okay, he's down. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. It did not affect him, but that's okay. We'll just I may lose. Can I get up? Ah, okay, I got my regen on. That's good. Liz and his grab. I got him that time. And so there you go. The Blue Hurricane is definitely the easiest way to go about it. I may do a video later of not using those specific, those extra specific ultras in the fight, and see if I can do it then. I still think the results will be generally the same. You just have got to, you know, use those heals, get the damage out, and burn one of them down as quick as possible. Trunks didn't die on my Striker. He usually doesn't, whereas on my Key Blaster he does. So I'm not sure if it's harder as a Striker, as long as you have that Blue Hurricane. And getting that, of course, is a PQ. I forget the actual number off the top of my head. I'll put it in the annotations, though, so you know where to get that at. And that's that fight. It's fairly simplistic. Again, if you like this and you'd like to see more, like and subscribe.
While we try to get our freedom, fighting every combat, I'm gonna always be so wrong.